raised by my great-grandparents because my mom was killed when I was 3. I grew up in a small, predominantly white country town in West Texas. When I was 3 years old, my mom was killed in a domestic violence situation, and my biological dad was in prison before then, so my great-grandparents stepped in to raise me and my older brother. I consider my grandparents my parents because that's who I call mom and dad. My great-grandparents had 10 kids, and my grandma, which was one of their kids, had 10 kids. So me and my brother were like the last of 25 to 30 kids to live under my grandparents' roof. My great-grandmother did a phenomenal job of making us go to church. She was a caretaker, taking care of the old rich white people, and she loved the Lord. If she wasn't at work, she was at church. And so my great-grandfather, he taught us how to work hard by slaving away our youth in his lawn service business every summer and winter break up until I got to high school. Even then, after 2-a-days, we'd have to leave and go help finish somebody's yard. So talk about humble beginnings. I would be so embarrassed to be out there mowing lawns, and I see my friends from school and they see me in my long sleeve blue jean shirt and pants, a big straw hat, just covered in dirt, okay? By the time my grandparents took us in, they were already in their 60s, okay? So very old school, very protective, but they loved us. They truly did the very best that they could. So if you've ever felt covered in loss, this part is for you. My faith didn't start with purpose, it started with grief. I believed in heaven before I understood who Jesus was. Because my grandma took us to church at a young age, I believed I would see my mother in heaven. So the goal was always to go to heaven. I just didn't know it then. But God was already teaching me something, that even in loss, I was never abandoned.